for it to hit harder than W Ryoshu, she needs to have capped both, meaning 40 charge technically.
So what you mean by how fast is like how fast they can ramp up or whatever?
Yeah, like
Where they reach peak performance.
yeah, like the ones that are like really good early game, or the ones that like work their way up slowly to be very good late game.
I mean, I think one of my favorite ideas is freaking what's his name? Philip Sinclair. So I think I do prefer slower units that start off weaker but get a lot stronger the longer the fight goes. I think because that's it's just more enjoyable, since I guess you've something to build towards, which is why I've always liked charge, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm very much the same. I just find it so unfortunate, like swapping out units and chain battling. But even the time one has kinda long battles, which I like. I just wish they were valued a little bit higher than a battle I'll beat in 2 turns. You seriously just go live twice?
Oh my
Fucking god, Lara. Enjoy Walpurgisnacht! She's not gonna stream Walpurgisnacht. She's gonna be stopped. That's what you think.
See ya.
Bye.
있습니다.
Nothing scuffed in the stream. Everything working fine, I swear. I claim this day. Anyways, Walpurgisnacht, butterfly IDs and egos. Why did it just change the banner? Okay, we're not murdering anyone on the warp train.
95%
I
마무리가
guess this is actually
되었습니다.
extraction.
정상적으로
So that
목표
would
박스에 도달할 것 같네요.
It's been a long day, okay? You don't understand. I blamed my internet immediately dying after I started stream, okay? It screwed up everything. Yeah. Anyways, we're pulling. This one is a bad one. No, it would be funny if we would keep doing single pulls, right? I'm too much live at the start. Well, I'm already having this. Okay, how? What's this on man? I'm not concentrated. I guess this was my third pull. Anyways, now the real pulling starts. First 10 pull. Give me everything. Just show me some queen. That's not queen. Aww. Well, we expect again. This is the one. I'm really feeling it. That's what you not want to see. Okay. I swear I did some blood sacrifices. Third time's the charm. Okay, come. Give me more than just the goddamn pity 2 stars. I hate you games. Okay, I was lying. We setting the karma. Get a good mojo in. Let's go. I mean, that's at least some 2 stars. Okay. This one, get some exercise. Okay, god damn it. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, let me get one hit of dopamine. Get me. I'm distorting. One.
Zeit, den kleinen Schmetterling zu verzerren.
5. I was not here when you played the TTS, so I'm sure that was a good TTS, I hope. Anyways, we're doing it again. It's... You're 60%, we've not even seen anything queen yet. Okay, this is fine. I'm not sitting right, I guess. Okay, this is the one. This... Is it too late to like restart the stream? I swear to God. You know, there's supposed to be the thing called streamer luck, right? What is this? I hate video games. Okay. I need you all to concentrate. One queen. Okay. Agumi gave us one queen. Agumi was lying to us. Never trust streamers. Here we go again. Look at this, Cam. Look at this. I have video evidence. I'm gonna send to Korea. Okay. We got this. I have Liber luck. Let's go. I swear to God. It's gonna be like ego buff.
선물이라고 할 건 없고. 자, 이걸로
I hate my life like so goddamn much. Okay, this was the last ego out. There's only the Walpurgis ego in my gacha pool now. I got this. We got this. We need to make this. Like, look at this. There's no egos left. No egos left. We got all the egos. We have all the egos.
금일 작업은 95% 마무리가 되었습니다. 정상적으로 목표하던
This is okay. We're only at 120. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Are you kidding me?
$130 down. This is kinda sad.
That's why you should be nice to me. Be nice to streamer. No. Like, it's not even duplicate announcer or anything. Like,
Why are we still here? Used to suffer.
I hate this. I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna destroy. Like, why are we actually playing gacha games? Like, okay. It's something. Also, how the hell are we 160 pulls in and I did like not get any feast? Okay. I swear to. Also, I don't have a gun. I need a gun. I need a gun. Like right now. Okay, no. This, I hate video games. I hate video games so much. What are we at? Okay, this is like a 10 pull of all 10 pulls. Like we're getting everything. I'm gonna distort. No, this is peak content. I hate video games. I hate video games so much. We need a better pity system in this video game. I just decided. It's 200 pulls, not one 3-star. This is unreal. Okay, I mean, we have some 3 pulls left, I guess. Like, we're starting to believe.
가엾고 슬픈 아이들이군.
I had something.
애도를 표할 수밖에.
I hate Don so much. Hey, they really wanted me to go over like 200 pity first. Okay, please, just be one of the 3 stars I need. Let's go. I guess we're not gonna get a hot announcer this Walpurgis, but I at least get everything. Watching these songs slide up to someone and shoot them once is really funny. Right? At least you're gonna have some fun after I destroy it. Now, I mean, we probably should keep going, like... It's fine, I can get some more lunacy till next Walpurgisnacht. Let's go. See, was gonna stop right there before they get hit gold. I went 200 like, at least give me some 3-star tubes. I could use some shards. Okay, something good, please. Please, I mean, I guess it's something. I'm not sure how much these songs stuff. I guess I still need W core baseline, so that's fine. We go again. This is peak gambling stream. Oh, just pity. I mean, I also want the announcers kinda, and like, I'm not gonna pull till next Walpurgisnacht. Like, let's go. How did I not pull any of the announcers? Like, that's what's incredible to me, kinda. Okay, I think we're done here. I guess I can just pity probably hot, and I'm 3 and got hot. I didn't get red eyes, man. I mean, okay, yeah, that fate is worse. Yeah, that's in the first half. Like, I went 200 pulls without anything. I mean, those 50 pulls afterwards were kinda neat, but man. Well, now that we are poor people, I mean, I guess this is a sinking team now. I really need to update this. Look at this, my man. It's probably good enough to this. You know what? I stockpiled so much fat. I deserve this. After the pain, you need to do some self-care. I mean, we are also on this. Hey, at least I have all the basically egos in the game now. I can't believe that happened. Okay, then come here, Mr. Butterfly, you sign. We gonna rule this world now.
과분한 선물을 등에 줬어. 갈곳 잃은 영혼들은 두 손에 꽉 쥐었어. 이제 우리는 어디로?
Yeah, sure, Christmas Eve, please. Okay, I have almost every ego. There's one ego left, but nobody cares about the last ego. Okay. Now, give me the Carmen lore or something. I don't know. What are they doing lobotomy comp? Nee, I have rested well enough. Oft I'm summoned for work, yet I despise it not. Thus there's no need for you to worry. He's doing it. He's microwaving his popcorn. An invisible bell. The sounds two pleasant high-pitched wings. The only sounds within the containment unit are the child's voice and the bell. Gonna try to solve a stolen lament. Nice. I mean, from what I've heard, he's supposed to be pretty strong. Good luck with that. You worry that I may be overstraining myself? Perhaps, I would say that. Were the current workload much worse than usual. Yet it is as burdensome as it always has been. Just familiar, which in turn makes it rather passable. But the child replies as though he is engaged in a mutual conversation with something. He's talking to himself, he's distorting because he didn't get the sculpture pulse. I understand the man, I understand the man. It's likely that abnormality with the head of a butterfly is directly transmitting its voice to this agent. In fact, I find this work, this dialogue, rather pleasant. A conversation with you seems to broaden my perspective on things. The abnormality chatting with the child is a rather difficult entity to manage. Is it difficult to manage? I feel like he's so easy to manage in Lobotomy Corp. Like, even if he fakes out, you can just kill him. But my man is not hard to manage. T0168. Man, we are so close to greatness. Why would Kim do this? Also known as Funeral of the Dead Butterflies. This abnormality is rather choosy about which employee gets to manage it. Those with an unjust heart find nothing but a waste of time conversing with it. And thus, that a rush of hurt will quickly find themselves exhausted. I guess confirm that Yisang is actually just. This is what makes this child the most fitting employee to manage this abnormality. There's an appropriate amount of both a sense of justice and patience, and despite the fact that he is suppressing the abnormality's impulses, he does it through a gentle method of engaging in a mutual dialogue, not by force. The abnormality is probably intelligent enough to recognize that it's an attempt to manage it, but it does not allow it to bother him. Whichever was the case, it was rare to find an agent whose mind does not immediately crumble up in conversing with it. The sound of a bell echoes once. I was merely watching the butterfly resting up in the back of your hand. Yeah, those have no place to return. Those are bound to rest upon you. Is that correct? Instead of a bell, the large butterfly atop the abnormality's head slowly flutters its wings. A behavior equivalent to a nod, perhaps? Should you perish, will the butterflies flutter away again? Once it's only to rise again. There's no easy way to comprehend what this child is saying. It's rather difficult to understand what he means. He should know that death is not a concept applicable to the abnormalities. But the clear, almost deafening sound of the bell conveyed that this work session yielded a positive result. I love how Carmen really doesn't understand what they're talking about. I mean, I guess you can really only hear the abnormality, you have the ego or something like that. The abnormality quite enjoyed that response. Probably. Then I shall take my leave. Until next time. Farewell. With that, the child exited the containment unit. He stands there for a moment, badly enjoying that brief moment of respite. Still trapped in a daydream. Captain Myoshu. Oh, she's the team captain here. Let's go. Only to be awoken from these ruminations by the child with a cigarette in her mouth. Captain of the safety team. Man, are the employees actually allowed to smoke down there? That seems very unsafe, not gonna lie. Treating abnormalities like they're people will only complicate things. Don't make me sit. Yeah, don't make us sit down. Yeah. I'm only giving it the impression of it. So you are well aware this abnormality is... At least try to hide your equipment. We don't have time for this. Time for purple Nuno deal? Dawn. Warning. Dawn of Violet warning. First warning trumpet activated. All suppression units in each department. Let's go, all the clerks are dead. No deal descends. Yes, it does. You're coming with me. I don't suppose there's any need for that. The child wields the guns imbued with butterflies and stands back to back with the captain. Things aren't going according to plan. What, pray tell? Does this in this company? Okay, please. Being a manager is very hard, you're saying, okay? Don't judge. Stay here and hold the line. If you survive, but every single containment unit of this department falls, I'll kill you myself. Got that. Oh, what a great team leader. Man. Miosha really would fit best in Gibura's department, wouldn't she? Ah, that is the manner of death I would very much prefer to avoid. The child mutters with an exasperated frown, while the butterfly bullets continue to blast from his guns. He'd grown into a very skilled employee over his time here, enough so that he could exchange a few banters with his colleague as he engaged in combat. Will you not assist, Captain? I'm heading to visit the information team to pick up the bullets they moved from the middle layer. Ah. I mean, I guess it makes sense that the bullets are an actual canon thing. I guess actually the employees were using them all the time. Bullets, I see. The bullets must be the shield-type bullets the Manager and the Sephiroth fire to protect us then. I prefer the bullet that bursts everything it touches. Let's go. Isn't there true beauty in blasting an annoying coworker's head apart? Jesus Christ. I mean, you need to get rid of all the clerks in the department. You're not wrong, but man. But I suppose the useful ones get to live. The control team captain ordered her men to move the bullet stock from the middle to the upper layer. For some information trading purposes, she says. Is it Captain Faust of whom you speak? Then the training cannot have been her purpose. Only an excuse to ensure we have access to the bullets. As this level of preparation appears rather unnecessary for Deals of Dawn. Apparently a calamity of greater magnitude is nigh to unfold. Yeah, but Faustgesellschaft already told her about those goddamn Noon ordeals. It would be a waste to use the bursting bullet on someone useful like you. Aww, he's useful, let's go. I mean, when would you actually kill an actual employee with your bullets? I heard tell that the Sephiroth in charge of Captain Faust's department maintained quite a dangerously high standard for her subordinates. Testing. Can you hear me, upper layer employees? I will be in charge of the operations for this ordeal, so please follow my directions. And if the Sephiroth even deal with the ordeals, what is even the Manager doing in this universe? Man, why could the game not play itself for me? She can try to come up with something airtight, but she's not smart enough for that. The captain must have prepared those countermeasures for such emergencies. Yet the more complicated the structure of a thing is, the greater the room it is for holes to go unnoticed. And I mean all of you, training team, information team and safety team. In order that our employees can handle this. Man, goodbye to all of you. Time to reset the day. I suppose he's not lying, considering that an employee who can't handle it is no employee at all in her eyes. I mean, if you die to a Noon ordeal, do you actually deserve to live and be paid? I'm sure they got paid once in their life. With that, the captain spun around and disappeared into the other side of the hallway. Left alone, the child turns the muzzles of his handguns toward the violent creatures. Fruits of understanding. Have you not lost your ways? He carries out his duty. Firing butterflies as lost as his foes. Man, do we actually finally get more, like, purple on the under lore? Like, we barely have anything. I warn you, plume, and be the path for one another to follow. In solemn silence. Maybe this was worth it to start over. We probably should also level up our man. I mean, we can see how easy goes. I think easy Walpurgisnacht should just level him up for us. Anyways, we're probably not gonna use you, but There you are.
이렇게 잘 길들여진 애고를 본 적이 있나? 이 눈 많은 무기는 남의 것 같지 않단 말이지.
The interior of the containment unit is submerged in utter darkness. Not a hint of its walls or ceilings visible to the naked eye. Yet, the child confidently strode through the tense, thick, swirling darkness that seemed to oppress the very air itself. The pencil pushers in fancy suits like to lecture us that instinct work will be more sufficient against this one, but instinct work is so good against... Why is she like this? This is such a good instinct farm. Tossing them feet from a safe distance is not my style. They pulsate like feeble beating hearts. The white cocoons, each approximate size of an adult human, hang low on the floor. The child's gaze rises, following the vent that the cocoons descended from, as wet eyes light up, the ceiling like a midnight forest, fire shredding through the dark. Even with this cursed instinct so deeply rooted in your origins, you managed to transcend this trapped containment unit into a form of art. Within the shadow containment unit lies an even darker place trapped amidst the tightly woven cocoons. Entombed in the cell where only the sounds of one's own heartbeat, the skittering noise of tiny spiders, and the cold brushing of threads could be heard. Such tragic horror the deceased employee suffered. And this painting of hell was enough to say this child's artistic interest. Hell mentioned, let's go. Yes, I've never seen art like this so up close in my life. Or maybe the ones I did see were not worth remembering. The swarm of baby spiders was already starting to climb up the child's leg. And after crawling to and fro between the child's arms and neck for a while, as though searching for something, they began digging into her flesh with their sharp teeth. However, does she just let them feed on her? That is sure a funky way to work on abnormality. Just feed the spoda. The child did not winch or blink even as the painful bites began slowly devouring her, and instead glared straight back at the ominous eyes observing her every move. I admit, this little installation was worth a few. But no more than that. As raw as this piece is, the instinct is far from beautiful or pure. With that, the child slowly raised her leg. Provocation that she was about to crush the baby spiders, the entire entity's children under her feet. One does not choose the birth parent, yet they are born with and saddled with the responsibility to live within the bonds. Unless you merely a pathetic fallen shell of a thing who can do nothing but grandstand. If you really consider these baby spiders your family, shouldn't you be attacking me by now? Man. Yosh is like the only employee that just goes up to an abnormality and goes like, I actually dare you, you wouldn't do this. Spider-Butt and the child exchanged an unblinking glare. After a standoff that felt like an eternity. And only after the work was complete did she pull back her fluttering feet. There wasn't an ounce of emotion in her eyes when she looked over the baby spiders. They seem used to tearing through skin and burrowing into the raw flesh. You've let them feast on my man often, Is that how a mother educates their children? There was no reply from the abnormality. Just as seemed to expect that, man, no deep conversations here. But the child seemed to have decided that it was an answer enough. Perhaps the child decided that the fault of the parent was not of its children. She carefully pulled the baby spiders. Man, I cannot read. Okay, give me a second. I'm not distorting. Who were still busy chomping away at her flesh. This idea being both red eyes and pendants of suspense service. Yeah, I mean, I guess she fits into being that mist personality-wise, but yeah, that is huge fan service. Of a body and place him gently on the ground. I mean, it's probably better than what else you could have done with the spider ego gear. Like, otherwise, there's not much to work on with this abnormality. I mean, I guess everyone remembers don't kill the spider babies because then you get cocooned. But there's nothing else going much on, I would say. Oh no, because I didn't get man. I'm so sorry, my man. It's fine. One day you will have her. I suppose my question was a waste of breath. Heavens. Who also can stand even a moment not spent injecting the children with their own prejudices? When the child left, silence once again rushed into the dike of the containment chamber, like water flowing into a void. You look so miserable that I won't be surprised if we're to top that at any moment. Wow. He's already dead, you don't need to keep bullying Isang, okay? Corridor is full of employees from teams of other than the safety team that the child was a part of. The child seemed to have noticed something after a quick sweep of the hallway. She grabbed her 2 eco weapons. The rookies are all huddled together. North, is it? Night of Violet, indeed. This is no Night of Violet, by which I presume you are referring to midnight. That we must contend with. It is the noon. What I meant by enough was... Are you hard of hearing? If it indeed was the noon of violence you were referring to, then you would be correct. I mean, I guess it at least confirms that... Was it already half? Oh, goddammit. Was it already half now? Okay, okay. Well, we interrupt, Lore. There was a typo. Streamer's blind. Give it 300 lunacy. I mean, we already got lunacy for the echoes not working correctly. How did you spaghetti code this and like Vega dispatch? Anyways, 5 push-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is truly a 1,300 lunacy occurrence. I mean, we could use my lunacy. We could always use my lunacy. I mean, we did hit like peak players today because of Walpurgisnacht, right? I feel like him should celebrate with us. Give everyone a free 10 pull. I'm not saying that because I'm poor now, okay? If it indeed was the noon of violence you were referring to, then you would be correct. The men are all gathered at past one another. Captain? The other child's explanation was cut short by the sudden sensation of something heavy tapping against his hand. Well, of course, the child had whisked her cross-shaped blunt weapon with a skull implement. Okay, I laughed at its canon that she just bonks everyone with the penitence weapon. That is neat. I love Yoshu. And was lightly yet repeatedly smacking the coffin-carrying child said, I'm not panicked. It is merely that I did not gain the benefits of last night's rest on account of the shortness of my slumber. Come on, we have all the time manipulation in the world. Can Lobotomy Corp not at least afford 8 hours of sleep for all the nuggets? And thus, would you mind ceasing this continued driving of my head with your penitence? Consider yourself lucky that it's not SH. That's hitting ahead, Gloomface. One could mistake this for a mere workplace bender between the two co-workers on an average day. But the Wookiee employees were all shuddering with fear for anticipation. Oh no. Well, who needs execution bullets if you have Yosh at your facility? Clearly something terrible was afoot. And not even a minute later, an eardrum shattering alarm blared all across the building. We are Doff in our hands, but this is the level of trumpets we're getting. I would like to repeat myself that this is not an ordeal of midnight, Captain. I asked you to refer to it as the noon of TNWIM. In any case, I'm suspicious. It's almost like the manager already knows what's coming. They installed that bot that actually tells you already which ordeals you're gonna get during the day. I mean, I guess you always see it beforehand anyways. How do we actually do that? Got any guesses? I have none in particular. Maybe a symbol as mere competency, for I have heard that the manager was as foresighted from the day he started. Metaphorically speaking, of course. How unhelpful. Where did all the pencil pushers go? Did he really... He killed off all the clerks, let's go. I mean, how else do you handle noon ordeal? The child looked around, realizing there weren't any clerks around. Indeed, there were none. I love my fan service, thank you Project Moon. I'm happy now. I forgive you for taking all my lunacy. All were immediately executed on sight. Certain abnormalities are motivated to breach containment up to a certain amount of deaths after all. But an interesting way to do art. Man, Death Mountain of Smiling Buddies in the facility confirmed, huh? And maybe they also have just something like Big Bird or something. I feel like we're probably gonna get Walpurgisnacht stuff for both of those abnormalities. They're too iconic. Everybody in the safety team, training team, needs reinforcement. So head over there, please. Try to stay focused. Okay, everything goes downhill soon anyway. It's not like it will matter in the grand scheme of things, but... That green tin can with brain pickled and Katherine's pattern again. You're missing two men. Are they getting high on Kaplan like the GTC? How did you know? Definitely a colleague of ours was recently moved here from the training team. He's currently in an unresponsive state due to over-medication. God damn it. Why are we doing so much drugs in our facility? An FW. The child drops the cigarette, her mouth briefly opening from exasperation. He stared at the group of safety team agents before turning away and lighting a new one. What about the other agent? The bald one? Please tell me that bald is awesome in the facility. That would be hilarious. Can we, like, for one of April's Fools us get, like, a bald is awesome 2-star ID for a sin or something like that? That would be hilarious. I guess it will be a lot of effort, but please, Kim. It's mostly like that they are handling this daily that has fallen within the safety team's premises. You'd be better off with them. Ignore what GTC said. He's socked up to the bottom on E. Patently. This is the manager's wish as well. I be the reinforcement for the training team. After confirming the exhausted child's affirmative nod, she began rushing through the hallway at a breakneck speed. As soon as she reached the training team area, however, she spoke as she was answering someone. Enough crying and fussing. It wasn't like there were other employees following her. She wasn't talking to the two members of the training team, who were already fighting off the entities either. Boiled is confirmed for sexual progress. I mean, why not? It will be super cursed, not gonna lie. But we also, I only take Boiled Ishmael if she has cool jacket and sunglasses, okay? There's a big plate of meal waiting just for you. Can't you see? At those words spoken with a grin, the terrible red eyes all opened wide and began trembling like a roar. It's done, let's go. Ah, those footsteps are Lady Ortis! Forsooth! This reinforcements from the safety team! Let's go, the Avengers assembled. It's Captain Ortis, not Lady. You couldn't have come at a better time. I just fired my 6th shot. No. Is anyone else coming with you, Captain of the safety team? Listen, I'm talking to... The will to spill blood for goodness? We don't need to hold ourselves back with such fancy restrictions just to see some blood, Seth. Busy chatting with her ego, huh? Man, she just goes to my... Even my weapons are wrong. Like her, some employees seem to resonate with certain egos. Then, perchance, we shall be availed the opportunities the Lady Riosha's fabled ego dual-wielding? There's no time to sit here and gawk. Prepare yourself. Moments before we take down the threat, the Glyph of Countess will take down with a flash of a bright violet light imbued the stylish, just as the trading team captain turned, but... Before it even had the time to explode, the child leaped into the air. Both of her egos raised high above her head. Movements of her muscles, not steep in training, but in instinct. An ego-wielding technique not bound by form. But she certainly pales in comparison. Her style reminds me of a certain someone. Man, I sure wonder who this someone is. Yes, the one who shielded me then. She, who spoke of the pain of the back streets. Now burst! The child perfectly wields both ego weapons and effortlessly shatters the violet colossus steely to pieces. Perhaps she's quite like her, at least in this regard. Well, that was all the story. I mean, we should hopefully have a cutscene if you do the event, right?
금일
Please,
작업은
I need more lore.
95% 마무리가 되었습니다.
Time has come. Why? I think I did the same thing last time. I go to the feeder and it was the wrong thing. So I have faith that it will just play. I should also maybe have read the stuff. Okay. This is a horrible team. Actually, I guess it might be actually okay. Imagine doing content.
금일
We
작업은
could probably shard the Wild Hunt Heathcliff. I guess I barely got shards, but yeah, this should be enough. Let's go. This should be enough. Just give me like 90 Heathcliffs. We had cutscene here, I guess. This should. That was more than enough. Ping Mirage. I'm not gonna ping. I never used the sinking ego. Maybe I should ping Sinclair. It would be funny. At least for easy, I guess we can do it. Anyways, after not getting anything, I feel like I probably deserve something. Thank you.
찢어 갈기면 될 뿐이니까.
But hey, thanks for the wait. Even if I screwed up my layouts, we can shout out Mosaki the Great. He surely is great. Fox Wait. Hello, Fox people. Why can I not type? This is not my day. I'm sorry. Wait. Just enjoy the picture of Heathcliff. They're a cool streamer, probably. Wait, what? Well, you shouted out anyways, man. Okay, give me one more try. I can type comments into it. Shout out. Fox person with a frog? That sounds cute. So I assume you also played some Limbus. Did you have luck with your Walpurgis pulling if you played Limbus? Ah, okay, I give up. Well, you're still a cool person. Anyways, I guess it's time for one more story before we actually do content. But hey, people. You missed me like distorting to the gacha because I went like 200 pulls without getting anything. And after this, I swear we're gonna do some new Walpurgis content. God, I got a queen but no luck. Man, streamer luck is not real today. I'm sorry to hear that. The twisting vein tears through my heart, shivering it painfully like cold shards of glass. The vein holds memories of the past, each droplet a memory of that manner carved into my very being from the day I was taken from the streets. I had 8k saved up. Man. I'm sorry, man. So I stand in the vein, the thundering monsoon. I can beat. Every cold sensation a painful reminder that I must become retribution itself. A vengeance to tear those accursed bastards apart. There wasn't even a shelter, an umbrella to shield me from the vein. Nothing gave me reprieve from the vein. Not even the thinnest layer of fabric to stop it from tearing into my skin. A delusional thought that this life, this existence, may be worth enduring if I could have those moments to relive. That as long as I could wade out the vein and dry my drenched claws. I did not have even the faintest mirage of such hopes. I knew this life was not to be one of relief. Ah, good. I don't need anything like that holding back my rage, my vengeance. This idea is two uptight stories, by the way. Yeah, for I guess if you did the last canto or not, but I think we're only doing one story. I think I'm great at delaying actually playing the content, but I guess it's what like as a gacha streamer. I've already lost my recollection of a few things that set me off on my path of revenge. There was something there, something that kindled this rage within me, something that set me on this path of destruction the moment I left the manor. But no, these are but meaningless ruminations. There's no straying from the path of retribution. To those bastards at the manor who so ruthlessly pelted me with cool, heavy rain, I'm thinking you flesh-rending, bone-shattering tempest of ruin. You get lunacy from both. That's based, at least. And that is all I need to perpetuate this existence. That is more than enough reason to live on. This forest on a high, silent hill. The damnable Gwent Manor remains in my sight still, past the overgrown forest, even as the storm makes its landing up in the skies beneath which I stand. A clear sight of my target is good fuel for my rage, like a funnel for this boiling hatred within me. I see the butlers come out to dry the manor's dirty laundries. I see guests coming and going from the manor, arriving to enjoy the occasional banquet, and I recall the fleeting pockets of joy. I recall my caretaker, the chief butler, who cared for me more than anyone else despite her brusque and surly disposition. Well, come on, Ryosho is scolded. No, illusions or hellish pain fades away into the fog of memories past, twisting them into sentimental reminiscences. This is nothing but a feeble trick of the mind, beguiling me, an attempt to paint over the hurt with joy. After all, my memories with her have now long faded past opaque mist. Yet I wasn't alone in those memories. There was a... No, I obviate them all. Once I excised them, my past, my memories, then my mind will no longer play such tricks on me. Nothing but pointless memories, nothing but hurt painted over a false joy of reminiscence. There's nothing left for me in that manner, no repose, no momentary reprieve. When was it? Was it the day I first wielded this blade? Or was it the day I met and observed my countless selves across the endless worlds? Time to get rid of all the Heathcliffs. Or was it the day of my assault up in the young master's mansion? I toured with countless butlers and made a mountain of their corpses. So its origin is a mystery to me still. I came to learn how to command loyalty of the deed. I can, man. Yet I had no teacher. I suppose my transformation was inevitable, as it was for my countless other selves in the infinite worlds. I wonder, it's like... I mean, wouldn't like raising the dead like this kinda count as an ego power or something like that? Does he maybe have like half an ego or something, just not fully manifested yet? I'm perpetually surrounded by the screeching, pouring hatred of the dead. Yet I find quite amusing the unfair, illogical nature of the world, that they have no choice but to bid me the loyalty despite it all. I led the march of the Wild Hunt. I molded the young master's useless arm of his torso. And I declared from the top of my lungs that I shall soon host a banquet of my own at that accursed manor. I give them more than enough time to prepare. The young master, whose arm I mold, will temper and whet his saber keen and fated as his flame. The chief butler, who still seeks the long-dead mistress, will be brutal with her severity. My old caretaker, her heart gashed by betrayal, will strike me with thunderous rebuke. They will join my banquet with utter preparation, and only then shall I exact a revenge truly meaningful. I shall await them with my march. I wish to see them charge into us, their eyes bloodshot with all kinds of emotions, their veins pulsating with tension. Yet, in the end, I will crush them all. And atop the withering heights, in the crumbling ruins of the manor, I will stand alone. There, I will release my endlessly festering woe and rage at... who was to hear my cry? To whom was I to pour my heart out? But that must be awkward for Heathcliff, huh? No, that's... Everything I've done has hinged on... It was all too... it's waning again. If even the cutting raindrops fail to summon this memory, then... It cannot have been more important than the culmination of pain that I endured. Thus, the lost memory signifies nothing to me. Perhaps it will return once I raise this manor to ashes. Yeah, keep saying that to yourself. Whenever I have reached my destination, my vengeance complete. However lost my memories may have become. Honestly, I feel like it would be kinda interesting to see what would have happened to this Heathcliff after he succeeded with his revenge. Burned down the manor, killed like everyone. What would he do with his life afterwards? Would he also just go Earl King style and get rid of all the Heathcliffs or something like that afterwards? Perhaps this mirror is full of lies. All that remains in the fog of my memories are these words someone had once conveyed to me. Okay. Now it's time for the actual content of this video game. The game is doing great, I swear. Okay, 5 people. I mean, it probably makes sense to bring Mr. Butterfly. Bring Igor. Bring him. I mean, I guess we don't need echoes. I guess finger around. We don't have that. Do we have much sinking count with this? I don't know. I don't know how to play Heathcliff, but I feel like it makes sense. Actually, I said I would bring Mariachi Sinclair, didn't I?
흔들어 보죠.
This is beautiful. This is a beautiful team. Let me. Can I not?
흔들어 보죠.
Can I not just equip some ego? See, I guess. Okay, give me a second. It's time to bring the man himself. We need to bring Lifetime Stew. Esko would be proud of us. You have the command, you know, honestly. I like butterflies. We can afford this, probably. I need red eyes. I mean, sus believe. I mean, the event is going on for 2 weeks. There will be more weekly resets and stuff like that. As a gambler, you always just need to believe. This is actually probably bad life advice, so maybe don't listen to me. What do we... I guess it's good enough. I mean, I guess you should bring both red eyes to this. This makes sense to me. Okay. What time's the charm?
죽음 충동 억제. 관념 봉인.
So does everyone actually know how to play Mariachi Sinclair? I sure don't. Alright, I did as you asked, Faust. I looked up toward Faust, away from the PDA in my hands, as it rattled and fixed the identity cards into each slot. Today's the 4th Walpurgisnacht. Let's celebrate. The location is that same lobotomy corp headquarters of the past we visited. Ah. I guess there's one lucky manager that always just gets raided by Limbus Company, huh? It's point in time and the branch of possibility uncertain. Thank you. Please proceed with the slotted identities to suppress the imminent ordeal. Huh. I've sorted in the lobotomy corp identities I pulled up during the previous Walpurgisnachts. Man, now I feel bad I did not bring those IDs. Faust probably wants to study the correlation between Walpurgisnacht itself and identities that can be pulled up only during each Walpurgisnacht. It ain't much of my business what identity we're supposed to wear, but can't he at least bother telling us where we are? As we're always the two who... Yeah, I agree. We won't know what to do if you keep the important stuff sus between the two of you. Right? Yeah, what he said. I was trying to find a way to avoid sounding irritated. I feel like Heathcliff probably always sounds irritated, to be honest. You've a way of mincing words, don't you? Thanks, lad. Huh? I guess. F you. Functionally upgrade? Come on, don't talk about me like I'm a machine or something. Faust cleared her throat in an attempt to clear the air and stem the conversation from going on at tangent. We are at the information team department of the former L Corp headquarters. Heathcliff, my god. Information team? Man, I do recall that the place we had visited was called the control team department. Maybe they add a new department with every Walpurgisnacht? The training team and safety team, both adjacent to this department, are currently accessible. Therefore, your assessment is untrue. However, it is possible that there's a reason in the first place the door connected to was this location. Perhaps further analysis may yield more concrete information. She's trying to take a more active role in learning things for herself. It seems that the events at the warp train rattled her more than I'd thought. I mean, I would appreciate more lore about how this crossover actually works. She's probably concerned that similar loss of connection to the repository of Faust's knowledge may occur again. Well, just don't take a warp train ever again is probably a good thing to keep in mind for Faust. This place is pretty barren, huh? The more I look around, the more I just see purple. Okay, you know, the interior decoration is very hard. You got that right. Can't chalk that up to just being a corporate office, if you ask me. Doesn't seem like a great workplace environment at all. You don't know. The manager really needs it, otherwise you get lost. A good commander decorates their subordinates' living spaces with their morale in mind, even if it means going against their own tastes. Ah yes, we bleed purple here. Please Twitch, I can also suck up to you. Whoever heads this department must be someone quite unfit to lead. Man, fat self-burn, huh? I bet I'm not the only one who's unfit to lead. Ishmael, who was rummaging through a pile of miscellaneous items, muttered from a distance as all smoothed at the ceiling. I found some employee doodles and scribbles back here. Oh, I suppose the department leads were called Sapphira. They're saying something about how the Sapphivas... Ooh, now that's some spicy profanity. I will read them. No, we cannot teach bad words to Merceau. He might need his first crossword puzzles by reading his newspapers, but man. Merceau, you don't have to read the insults and profanities. Understood. In that case, I will instead use the document first to produce a comprehensive summary. Thank you. What would we do without him? Man, I love this man. Every team needs men like him. Sometime later. That is all. Okay, so first of all, thanks for skipping past all the profanities, but... Wow, that made me feel bad. I've got nothing to do with this place. Welcome to hell. It might be even bigger hell than what you experienced in the city, to be honest. It's not uncommon to see department leads shouting and butting heads, but perhaps a physical education would have been preferable to letting such bitter animosity fester like this. It was clear to us that the Sapphira did not share a very healthy work relationship with one another. Not to mention that not many employees really put their faith in the Sapphira. Well, can you blame them if they like die every second day or something like... Do you have like push-ups saved for every half an hour to... Okay. Okay. Well, wait for the stream, time for 5 more push-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we are back. We are back after this break. Maybe I should just use this time for a break from now on. Punish my viewers. Also, thank. Are you picking me up, Mr. Okay, my VTuber works as well. It's always cursed to stand up. Anyways, story. Hey, the Sapphira they call my Malkuth. She must have been the Sapphira of the control team department where we fought our deal last time. I can tell from the way she talks that she treats her employees like parts of a machine. Firing them to the deaths, replacing them when they're inevitable crumble. I guess a wing is a wing after all. Yeah, look. Here's a conversation log with Hort, Sapphira of the training team. Looks like she started off pretty rough, but managed to avoid making things hostile in the office. From the sounds of it, she really cares for her employees. Oh well, that's a whole another type of annoying though, you know? Then... her heart would never have rested easy as long as she was here. The grievances of the employees would have reached her ears nonetheless. She may have given herself doses of painkillers she hid under the label of altruism, but she truly cared for them despite it all. And this, yes, it must have been. I see. The sufferer of the information team department here. Clearly a stickler for the rules. Viper he was called. Perchance he had an unsavory habit of sinking his teeth into his employees. It's only a figure of speech. He does seem like the irritating type. But he would have served as a decent strategist. This appears to be a meticulous record of the work schedules. According to the digital calendar, the upcoming schedule is fast approaching. There's no time to share the details regarding the ordeal. Just go into the big room and wait till something drops on your head. It's that easy. I suppose we should have checked the documents first. Every thump of the lights follows out a steep sigh. The lobby lights suddenly changed and the floor began to tremble. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. We knew that an ordeal was coming after all. Still, I wish we have some prior knowledge of our enemies this time. It has to be Lobotomy Corp beforehand. Yeah. What in the name of Wings is that creature? Vermin is it? Is so far yet appears so quaint in size? Actually, we looked around to look at Don Quixote, who then directed our attention towards something whiffing in the distance. A thing of bizarre shape, crawling and squirming. They have appeared in the safety team's corridors as well, then. There's more! There's more! Roast, anything you can tell us about them before they start rushing us? We shouted, watching it forward as a cursy violet crop-like creature slowly spawned into the hallway from thin air. I love my purple ooze, it's healthy. Even so, they probably didn't have much to tell me about them anyway. They will not rush us. There were reports that these entities are rather slow. In fact, they are no deal of violet. Time, dawn. If they are indeed violet, then it's unlikely that we will have much time to discuss this further. We must immediately engage them, starting from the safety team hallway. Similar situation very likely imminent in the operation team and the training team hallways. Huh? So what? We've got a question like there's a timer or something? Yeah, otherwise Abnormality's gonna escape. It will be an attitude, yes. The entities will soon be manifesting in every department. We fail to quickly clear the zone and seek and destroy them in other departments. If we don't, then we come face to face with the kind of pandemonium you would rather not have the displeasure of experiencing. Every cliff of count in each department will immediately drop to 0. She did play Lobotomy Corp. And this abnormalities contained within shall be released. Oh bollocks, come on. We just got off this bloody warp train. I think we had enough of the wing shenanigans to deal with by now. Sorry, your job never ends. Yeah, sip it and grab your weapon. I'm going in. It's my food of understanding. They are here. The Dawn of Fire that's supposed to start as 0 out of 9. Clearly, I love my observation logs. Students are self-terminals after a certain number of turn passes. That makes sense. Gain understanding. That's basically... Okay. And you like being at... If the target has 10 SP... Okay. Well then... When in doubt, you just press this button. This looks great to me. What the hell does this Sinclair do? I probably also should... actually, I guess I should not win-wait this part at least. I guess... Nope. We're doing it this way, I think. Maybe, we will see. Probably should have... Did we actually start with Ego Beast? So if yes, I probably should have started off with the Butterfly Ego. Look at this man go. That is a lot of butterflies, not gonna lie.
앗!
Look at my man go. He did it. He did it.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
I mean, ideally we want to lose more sanity before we press this button, I'm pretty sure. You're not doing that great, but... What? I mean, this should class decently. Exactly. I love actually having to play video games. Everything else looks alright to me.
내게 바쳐주지.
Man, okay, that is a cool animation.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니 편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
I think we're gonna win this fight, not gonna lie. Starting off with more AoEs. Inflict enemy fragility, inflict mental fracture. What the hell is mental fracture? It's pre-loss efficiency +1 per stack. When do we get this for our sinking teams? Clearly sinking hasn't been eating too well yet. Looks alright to me, I think. Let's go.
을 내놓고 있도록.
Maybe I should have had the missions before we went in this.
가둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
Yeah, I would say this man might be strong. I'm sure Sinclair's doing his work. At least we get a funny sounds, I guess.
갈까?
Struggling against this thing. No, wait, you're not even. What's Winway doing? Winway is sick. How's this a one side? How's this a one-sided guard? I don't ask questions, I press buttons. Can I? That's your timer. I see. You're going off already? Okay, I guess that's the main problem here. What do we do? I guess we should charge this thing actually and prioritize this. I guess we can eat some attacks, maybe. I rather would probably not get self-destructed on. Ethan can eat this. I mean, I guess ideally we would... Ideally we would, like, direct everything to our Heath cliff, right? Something like that. Good enough.
내게 바쳐주지.
I mean, I'm not here to think, am I? This is not Luna.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Man, maybe I overestimated those uses.
기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
Come on, Yoshi, you got this. You're cool. I believe in you.
먹어 치워라.
주라디야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Alright, I should be trivial. I should be trivial, but we should, like, not leave one alive.
찢어 놓아주마.
I guess this is the last wave. Do we not fight Big Moon or Deer thing? I mean, we have to. When we press this button, I look at us. It looks kinda alright. Nobody cares about Sinclair.
편히 쉬시게.
And on one hand, I'm kinda sad that this Sang is gonna more or less replace Spicebush Sang. This was more or less my favorite idea in the past, but we were eating good with this man too, so I probably should not complain. At least he is cool and right, he has a nice design when he power crept Mr. Spicebush. I guess it's gonna be interesting to see the actual damage number after this. You're gonna perish. Why does everyone in this facility just wanna die? You guys do this. This might be enough. We believe in you guys.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Maybe I should check what they're weak against exactly.
편히 쉬시게. 네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 너무 쉽잖아.
Food of understanding, we did it. Where's my bonus in Kefalin? When does laugh, we could hear him. And it's even lower accurate that you cannot read the actual text. We're not getting to fight this thing. Yes, man. I mean, it is the funny thing to happen. But I feel like this was chain battles are made for. Let him perish, give me my other sinners now. Sometime later. That's a relief. At least it wasn't indestructible. A rubber of broken stones lay about the exhausted sinner's feet. But it didn't last long. I see. It just fades away to naught. 100 damage jump scare. I mean, everyone needs to experience it once. I guess it was time for Dante. Yes, while the entity took the form of a stone stele, an object commonly composed of inorganic matter, it is likely that its existence itself is perceived as a religious artifact in certain indeterminate locales. True. The giant object did suddenly appear out of thin air before topping right in front of us. The cellar, which had once threatened the sinners with its tentacles, soon disappeared from our sight like it never existed. Huh. Faust hadn't pushed me into the hallway just in time. It would have been funny. The bad ending of Limbus Company. Dante! Man. We would have all died forever if that thing had crushed me too. Well, at least Faust already knew what was happening, I guess. We were not crushed by the stele to be exact. The real issue was the shockwaves that came after the crash. I thought I slid away in time, but I had no idea the shockwave would be so deadly. I'm going to have to find a way to deal with that shockwave somehow. Or it would be too risky to continue with our Walpurgisnacht expedition. Man, can't wait till they see a Dusko deal. I'm not saying that I'm scared of the pain I have to go through when driving the sinners, which really, really hurts, of course. Especially when it's 12-fold. But I'm not sure if I want to ask them to repeatedly run in a mission that's guaranteed to kill them in the end. It's good for the mentality, I swear. Moreover, we don't even know if whatever we find here will be worth all the trouble. I mean, I guess depending where they actually store all the ego weapons and the ego gear, man. Imagine plundering like actual lobotomy corporation, getting all the gear out for yourself. You have your own private army at this point. I mean, you're probably not strong enough to go up against the head, I would say. But man, you're probably as powerful as the thing, more or less. According to the information given, it is said that ordeals cannot occur in immediate succession. They can't occur right after one another? What? Did a giant piece of rock have nothing to do with an ordeal then? Yes, it was indeed an ordeal of Violet, however. This was the noon of Violet. Ordeals of the noon are a degree higher than ordeals of the dawn, which we already have experience with. Faust's paws were falling at a nigh impossible angle. She was sighing even as she relayed that information to us, clearly perturbed by something. I suddenly recalled what Faust speculated back at the warped vein, that the Gesellschaft may have made a purposeful omission. You think this is the Gesellschaft withholding information from you again? There's no evidence to say for certain. They did not withhold information regarding the ordeal of noon. Thus, the more likely explanation is that this was merely a manifestation of a rare possibility. Yet, your suggestion does concern me. Sorry, you got banned from the network. You said too many gamer words while crossing the bridge. If it was indeed a manifestation of a rare possibility, then we must seek for clues in this Walpurgisnacht that may point us to an explanation. So, should we explore further? But... Hello everyone! Can you hear me? Loud bass, crackle, and an unfamiliar voice spoke through the awkward silence we were meandering in. Imagine only having the hot announcer. Blimey, who said that? Oh, I hear an andere Sie. Oh, I guess I can't hear your answers anyway. Ignore what I just said. Hello, this is Hot from the training team speaking. It appears that the Safi were Hot, whose name we first learned of in the earlier document, is the one speaking to us. But thank you, I did not pay attention. Thank you, Maso. Ah, so this is her voice, huh? Gotta say, this is kind of what we all expected her to sound, right? Yeah. We're all investigating how and why an ordeal of noon occurred immediately after the dawn. I understand that an unfamiliar situation like this may cause a sense of alarm and anxiety, but there's nothing to worry about, as long as you remember the instructions under the exception number 40 AA measure, which I made sure to mention every trading session, man. Exception number 40 AA? Just how many exceptions did she come up with? She must be a lead with a very hands-on approach to team management. Commanders who are overprotective of the personnel often make such mistakes. This was Pippi time. I'm totally not wailing later. Let's go. Good luck with your wailing. May you get whatever you desire, and may you not distort. Guys, I don't think it's time to share our first impressions. We don't know what measures he's talking about. At this rate, we'll get... Oh. There was a dull flick, just as Sinclair began to air his concerns. Did I just get shot? Measure decided you're not part of this facility. You there, at the lobby! You've been dozing off during our drills, haven't you? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I explained that in outlier cases like these, we'll be firing physical intervention shield bullets we share with the middle layer. Let's go, our cool black shields. So why are you acting all surprised like you've never been shot before? Huh. Shield bullets? That bullet does look kind of familiar, actually. I carefully approached Sinclair to take a closer look at where the projectile hit him. Man, actually the manager kinda sucks, not putting everyone in an elevator first before shielding. Such a waste of ammunition. Oh hey, I recognize this. This looks just like the decay ampoule. Yay, time to perish. That almost melted me into a puddle back at K-Corp. I'm getting unpleasant goosebumps just thinking about it. You were totally badass though, Ishi. Jumping right in front of Dante, taking the bullets for them and everything. Huh. Then she went ahead and hurled a bloody harpoon in Clockhead's shoulders herself only a few months later. Well, he deserved it or something. Like a good circular narrative structure. Yes. Please put the writers of the story. I mean, you're doing a good job. Okay, you smartasses! It's not a K-Corp ampoule. Well, so that K-Corp's technology was used to regenerate its employees. A barrier field like this fundamentally differs from the type of technology used by K-Corp. This cited Lobotomy Corporation maintained collaborative relationships with other wings, including K-Corp, so these said collaborations 10 bullets in the pulse of the worst functionality is useful for the workings of this company. It appears that this shield bullet is the result of one such partnership. Wait, then this bullet will... It's said that this bullet can partially negate physical damage. It's also known as wet damage in the Botany Corporation terminology. It will likely shield us from the shockwave created by the Celia as well. We'll have a counseling session later about your lack of focus during training. For now, please try to suppress the ordeal of noon as soon as possible. I'll give everyone a physical intervention shield. So let's try to take care of this ordeal with as few casualties as possible. I mean, if the things are down, they barely deal any damage. We don't need this. Dante, let us... Alright, let's get a move on and deal with the other Stelias as well. Indeed, it would be preferable if we returned after confirming the destruction of Stelias in other areas as well. We'll have to visit Lobotomy Corporation headquarters of different possibilities as well. We'll make use of the Saphira, the shield as soon as we are able then. Good idea. Thanks to the unexpected support from the Saphira, we are able to explore further through the Walpurgisnacht. All those trainings were for their own good. Is that so hard to understand? It was just that I couldn't help but think back to its last few utterances that managed to slip into the static. I even wonder what really went down here at the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation. Nothing sus. We just produced energy. 58% damage, huh? I mean, you got 2 slots and you got a buff. I'm not even sure what your buff does. Must be a good buff. Okay. This might be controversial, but okay, let's ask, what did we clear? More pulse, that's what we need. Cool banner. I could go for some EXP. This is a long animation. One day we get a claim all button. Do we have a claim all button? I'm not an idiot. Why? Okay, yeah. But we did it, I swear. Man, imagine losing SP to Usus. Defeat an enemy with 80% plus HP with a single skill. I guess we did all of the normal missions. We're just that good at video games. 12 turns, 500 lunacy, that's good. No deaths. Taking less than 5 hits from enemy attack skills, like, Complete suppression after taking every part of Granda's life. Okay, so we're gonna have to choose their fight. And defeat it with Sinclair, basically. Okay, we got this. I cannot speak. Okay, we don't think Sinclair anymore. I'm sorry. Let's think. I mean, Ismail is probably the best here. That would be nice for DPS, I guess. We don't. Oh wait, this. Oh, okay. I get. I get it. Okay. Okay. The awkward part is. Am I assuming my A-team dies? Because how am I gonna kill Grandaslav with my leader? Since I guess we just start with the A-team. I guess let's say school and we see what happens.
자, 해골바가지랑 거미 대가리 후드려 패러 간다.
I guess I want Faust as my support as long as possible. I like her on the bench.
열쇠가 필요하신가요?
Do we have... Okay. Actually, I also need to level up my identities now, maybe. Maybe I should pay attention to that. Man, okay, I need to spend my stuff. I hope this remembers that. I guess I should. Can I? Way for hoarding all my materials. You need it. Man. I guess I have many tickets. I ideally want to make a 12 level team probably before next Kando drops to run that for the story then. I guess I will see. Or maybe we just commit to the singing team then. But that feels like a future me problem. Okay, I'm not gonna level up Sinclair. I'm sorry. I feel like Faust deserves it though. I mean, this is a Walpurgisnacht ID. It's probably also overpowered. Buy all my XP tickets. It was nice knowing you guys. Okay.
부르신다면
Do I actually... I guess we can pivot to Cursed Poise team if everything goes wrong. Okay, I can work with this. Welcome to the Cursed Poise team. Actually, I should
불청객을
부르신다면
This does make sense, maybe.
잠시 이것만 삼키고 고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
I mean, we got a bad shields, right? We would not just instantly perish. Between stabbing.
관리자님, 클리포드 폭주 게이지가
Also,
증가하고 있어요.
we have the cool lore now, right?
곧 실현이 올 거예요.
More bugs again? I would not really classify those as bugs. Why is it always gotta be bugs? Why? I remember specifically writing that I hate bugs and critters and stuff. I'm starting to feel like you're making me write about bugs every chance we get. Seriously, do I really have to closely examine these ghost critters? Gosh, I just don't understand. I guess a chop is a chop. Let's see here. I guess it's a bumpy, squishy looking creature that slowly crawls around. And thank you. There's some purple liquid sloshing around in there, and there's this big vein-like thing on its head. The front? Anyways, there's something there, and I hope it doesn't, like, shoot filth out of there or anything. Oh right, didn't Faust say we gotta kill them as soon as possible? That's something really bad might happen if we let them live. Too bad, that's enough observation, I guess. One day I will get good lore reading observation logs, I swear. Let's just squish him, that's what we gotta do. This log is completely barren of any pertinent information, save for your whining about how gross the bug is. Okay, let me finish reading this, god damn it. Maybe I should increase the price of push-ups, I'm seeing my mistake. This is one of the most useless reports I've had the displeasure of reading. Could be said that her decision was quite apt. Several record has been found informing us that, should we allow these entities to survive for too long, they may affect nearby containment units by ending their own lives. Huh. Record's been checking this entry pretty often. If by any chance you're concerned that a fellow among us may scribble an unsavory jest about bugs, then that's not for you to worry. You must inform me post taste in case of such rascality. I, Don Quixote, shall impart upon them a stern teaching. But that's not why I... Man, do I never get a say in this? Exactly. Okay. One. Cool. I'm getting old. Surprise. 3. 4. 5. You must become strong. Do you love the city you live in? Sorry, I live in the Black Forest. There's no city around here. We don't have any civilization around. But I could introduce you to some funny birds. Anyways, I guess we do what you always do in this video game. And then I guess this is fine. What are you targeting? You got this, I hope.
나아가주게.
It was surprisingly close. I probably need to uptype for him. Probably.
으타! 더 먹어치워라!
방금 공격. 다음에 다른 개체에도 다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
We should make a video out of this. Thank you, huh? Man.
제압 개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아. 이 팀의 직원다운 완벽한 공격이었어.
여기가
Why are the Project Moon voice actors so good?
알려준 대로 잘했어.
죽도록 살릴 시간이다.
상담 프로그램을 진행한 건 잘한 일이야.
Something. This still looks alright, I guess. What actually does this eagle cost to use? We have some purples around. Okay, this is gonna work out. I swear, I'm like somewhat decent at video games. If anybody says something else, they are not lying. But they're still wrong.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나.
보세요,
고작
관리자님.
터뜨려주지.
다들 역경을 이겨내고 유능한 직원이 되었어요.
Probably should not have wasted his skill beyond this.
이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
Anyways, I guess we're needing to counter again. Actually, it's just on use, it doesn't matter. We still probably should not waste it. I kinda hate that. Since it does this unique counter, I need to do math. I can't believe the game actually expects me to do work. Not okay. I got this. Decay. Once I use a special skill, that's when they kill themselves, I assume. Thank you for hitting any coins, Dragon. I couldn't have it any other way.
편히 쉬시게.
That kinda hurt a lot.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
직원들이 개체를 제압하는 데 성공했어요. 이걸로 많은 피해를 예방할 수 있을 거예요.
Okay, we need to prioritize disposal. We're probably alright. Man. I guess it would have been also nice to probably bench some SP support, considering what team you're running now. Have fully SP support if you have Butterfly you're saying with you. He's gonna lament and everyone will feel better about themselves.
정신을 차릴 거야.
And I feel like that's all that truly matters.
보세요, 관리자님. 다들 역경을 이겨내고 유능한 직원이 되었어요.
겁나라.
저
내게 받쳐주지.
이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
Look at this man go.
잠든 그대를 기를 테니.
관리자님, 클리포드 폭주 게이지가 한 칸 남았어요. 곧 자색 정화의 시련이 올 거예요.
We got this. We're almost there already. And this should work out fine.
나아가주게.
Yeah, I hope at least the actual boss fight is kinda cool. Like, I really liked the fairy fight last Walpurgisnacht.
쉬시게.
I mean, it is cool fighting like Dawn on deals of this, but I would not call this an interesting fight.
직원들이 개체를
I say, and then I'm
제압하는
gonna
데
get blasted.
이걸로 많은
We need to
피해를
kill
예방할 수 있을
both of
거예요.
them. Okay, that might be a problem. probably still want to save egos for whatever the hell is gonna happen with the actual boss fight, right? I guess we could play it safe and just nuke down one thing. You're not... He's not riding. I guess he should clash. I hate this. Means target speed is lowered. I mean, that would apply. We don't have bind on it. We believe in this department. I guess it kinda sucks that Vengi-san went first. We probably want to go after Quaco with him. Maybe it's better that Quaco goes afterwards so he can profit from maybe... Well, there won't be any butterflies, I guess, for him. Look at this man. Now we're playing Guna. I love to see him lose and gain SP every shot. That was pretty good, yes. Okay. We did it. Crisis averted. We return to the trading team hallways again. According to the work education manual, we're going to need a physical intervention seal to survive the Lunar Fire's shockwave. We stood huddled together at the hallway, remembering what hot, the sacrifice of the training team told us. It wasn't long before the same bullets from earlier struck us. But barriers began to form around the sinners, who were struck by the bullets. Let's see. According to the schedule, we have some time until the next moon arrives. One of the sinners noticed an emergency response manual posted on the hallway walls. On it were instructions on how to use the console installed in the hallways to activate the regenerator systems connected to the safety team. This seems like it'd be worth a try. If we hurry, we might be able to activate the regenerator before the noon arrives. We got this. I trust math, but I trust the math. I did it for too many years of my life. Yisang's face lights up as they read the manual. Soon, an announcement lets us know that the Regenerator Distinguisher has been modified, deactivating most functionalities of the Regenerator. I guess we get free healing. Physical Intervention Shield activated. Oh, all allies heal 3 HP every turn. Let's go. All allies heal 3 SP every turn. I would say that's probably the better part out of this. Looks like we can restore one of the deactivated systems of the safety team, apart from the basic functionalities of the Regenerator. Which one should we reactivate? Heal all allies or heal SP for all allies? I mean, I've heard we're shielded, so I would say that probably SP for Quaco's more worthwhile? Mental corruption neutralizing gas has been activated. The sinners all look noticeably more comfortable, as though their heads have been cleared. We're now all ready to fight our next battle. All allies heal 30 SP. Let's go, we maxed out. When does love? Maybe they don't deserve love, to be honest.
우리 간섭 보호장에 직원들을 보호해주었어요. 제 생로가 복구되어서 정말 다행이네요.
Deal 3 damage to all allies. When does unit deals damage? Okay, so we automatically gain SP damage every turn, I guess. Gain protection? That's mean. It's on you, it's like... If we... I'm not sure if we can avoid that or not. Like, maybe I should know the mechanics well enough at this point. Okay, well... Struggling? You're struggling? Oh, I guess you wouldn't want SP actually, that makes sense. You know what? I feel like if there's a turn to binds, it's probably this turn. Honestly, I think we probably also just want to spam more butterflies. Maybe save some of our resources, but... all favors, huh? You don't need to clash. Unopposed? Yeah. I'm wondering if that actually does mean it doesn't gain protection or not. There's only one way to learn. If you're as smart as I am. Let us grant for now.
내게 바쳐주지. 나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
I would say this was mildly effective. Get clamored, yeah.
편히 쉬시게.
I kind of feel like we're bullying this thing. Okay, these 8 bullets again. You got this. I would say that's decent damage for an Hiigo. For sure.
저희 직원들이 개체의 부위를 파괴했어요. 역시 미리 훈련하길 잘했죠? 개체의 부위가
Like with
파괴되었어요.
OSP, man.
이 틈에 빠르게 제압하면 직원들의 피해를 줄일 수 있을 거예요, 관리자님.
I guess taking a Faust or something like that would have been neat for the SP, but who needs this? We have butterflies. I also did not pay attention if it gained protection or not. That sure is a question, huh? I mean... Wait, no, we don't... You're still on your horsey, right? But we also don't have your skill 3 right now. You know, since I actually read all the things, you would think I would know the specifics at this point for this, but I did not. Why is this man laughing at me? Guess he passes. When does he get off Dullahan? Isn't there like a threshold where he gets off Dullahan if his SP go to negative? Or maybe I don't know. Will you beat a DPS check? I'm good at video games. Don't worry. I pretended this works. Okay, this time you pay attention.
대가리 딱 떼도
I mean, it doesn't look like it gained protection, so this might be the smart thinker's choice to do. Putting on my thinking hat, I swear.
제압 개체가 흔들리고 있어. 다들 조금만 더 힘내자.
Yeah, I think one of the missions was doing it in 12 turns. I don't think we're hitting that. I think we want to cash out and just use this counter at this point, right? Maybe we say screw it? No, I'm not even sure how well this is gonna fare. I think we go again this... Maybe I should have brought the Faust. Actually, don't go. He needs more SP, my man. I mean, the Sun Shower is nice, but it's not really that useful, I would say. I guess we're hitting it. Okay, this is dominating at least. Body this part. This is probably also wasted. I don't know, man. Actually, we just don't... No, it's on the rib cage, whatever this is.
꼬작 터뜨려주지.
We just believe in butterflies. Look at him go.
파쇄 완료.
Man, I guess my man did not get the last hit. That was actually still kind of surprisingly easy. I mean, I guess I bought a team that's specifically there to counter it.
잠든 자들에게는 기꺼이
Thank you,
못한
Mr.
성을
Butterfly Man.
일으켰어. 나비가 그들에게 피어날 수 있도록.
Thank you. I deserve this. I spent far too much. Kill 3 enemies that are at 80% plus HP, man. That sounds like a fun one to go for. Inflict effects. I guess I should have broken every part. I mean, those missions shouldn't be too hard, but I also don't think that's gonna be too fun to do this on stream, which on one hand it's already kinda late, but I also started super late today. I guess what we could do, we leveled everyone up, we can go into this. I mean, we can splurge one day. I guess it was a sinking team. Maybe we can find a cool corridor. The cool booster pack. And actually I have V. And beat up some stuff and see how good this new team actually is in Miro Dungeons now. Okay, is there any good... I mean, support is a good support passive. I mean, her support passive is probably decent. We ping Quacker enemies, but I don't know from the top of my head, to be honest. Sure. Let's bully the Miro Dungeon. Hope it's not too long. We should be able to do this in like an hour or something, then end the stream. Especially if we start off with something like this. Okay, we're skipping through this. I played the Miro Dungeon far too often in my life. I am no stranger to those mines. And I even know that you... See, this is now a pro tip. The game wants you to bait into actually winning this. No, you don't win this, because if you win, you just get the ego gift and lose SP. But if you don't win, the employee is more happy with you and just gives you the card for free. No, this is the goal, the tips you come for to this professional streamer. Okay, we want him. Want this man, we want this man. I have to play you manually, which kinda sucks, whoop. I guess we still bring her. And then we bring Rodion, I guess? Mine's empty. Let's do that.
대부분 분야에서 저는 최고의 성능을 내는
Okay, you
AI지만
just start with...
응원은 조금 더 준비
I
시간이
guess we got a
필요합니다.
perfect split or
공감의
always
영역은 잘
10-10.
쓰지 않았던 기능이라 일단
나아가주게.
먼지를 털어내야 하거든요.
Anyways, we beat up people. We make them depressed. I think that's our job or something.
무지하니까 방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데. 웃어주마.
Also, man, I feel like the singing team now has so many ideas that probably just want to replace the like first skill with the third skill. Probably really want a lot of the third skill on these things, so he automatically reloads Smite and stuff like that. Probably also want more skills free on Mr. Heathcliff.
맞는 거야.
우리가 우세를 점하고 있어. 하지만
직접
여기서 방심하면 안 돼. 지휘팀이라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이 모든 걸
Right.
풀어쳐야 하지 않겠어.
I guess if you run this idea, you just need to get used to the microwave. Come on, you can finish him off.
맞는
Thank you.
거야.
think. What was it just for the normal one or was it on the hard one that like the second floor card pack can be the Kunlun card pack?
도움이 될 수 있을
I guess
거야.
we will see. And we will hope.
흡성 전투 명에 따르게
So,
기대.
sorry, I need to mind my video game for all the content on day one. Otherwise, what am I even doing?
속에서
제압 개체가 비틀거리는 게 보이네.
검나를
아, 이대로 영영 움직이지 못하게 만들어보자.
Pretty sure I'm losing the sanity.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
올바른 방법으로
But yeah, as cool as the animations are, it would be neat if you kinda could speed up combat like this. I mean, I guess I get why Project Win wouldn't want this. Imagine if you can actually farm to the Nemo dungeon in like 10 minutes. It would probably be kinda worse for their revenue.
이제 보자.
But hey, it is what it is.
이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을
And we're grinding for our loot.
점수 준비 끝.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계신
Also, I guess why we now in Nemo dungeon?
그때를 위해서
I feel like
녹음해야 한다는 거군요.
some viewers kinda lack variety with encounters. Or maybe it's just me.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
Honestly, I guess I don't need to check, but it feels like Heathcliff is doing fine even if you don't use the Silverhand, huh?
앞에 무방비해진 개체가
I
있네요.
probably should.
부디 그래선 안 되겠지만 이 틈을 놓친다면 관리자님의 역량에 대한 계산을 재검토해야 할지도 모르겠군요.
Goodbye, Mr. Pilot.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
속에서
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다.
Imagine just killing them in one
생활을
kill.
집중적으로
That would be the
감속하는
dream.
결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 최효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위
We did it
쉽게 하지
once
않아요.
again. Just upgrade our shit. Also, man, we got the low wall, and I mean, those gemstones are kinda okayish for some statuses, and I guess we have the Quaker ego now that should like profit to hell with this. But man, I would get a standard Mank 4 ego gift instead. Bye.
점수 준비 끝.
오늘도
I feel
즐거운
like this
하루
boss fight does not serve this dramatic of music.
잠시만, 볼륨 좀 확인해볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
Here we go.
무지하니까 효율적인 대처로
This one is there.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지
찾아잡지
않아요.
않나.
우리가 우세를 점하고 있어. 하지만 여기서 방심하면 안 돼.
Honestly, I guess a neat thing would also be able to just zoom into whatever sinner you want to zoom into.
검나를
Just let me sim for my Yisang now, okay, please?
흡속했군. 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
편히 쉬시게.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이
Actually, since
방고의 힘입니다.
Yisang fires so many bullets, he must be goaded with Echoes of the Mana and apply like so much sinking if you actually have to run the enemy, right? Well, in theory, if that would work.
이런 과정들을 통틀어
Love live service games. They never cursed.
변하네요.
Okay, singing isn't a super good sport now, like... You don't even really need Echoes of the Mana, I would say.
같은 기세로 처리해보자.
I still need to figure out how it exactly clashes with Heathcliff's Lever, since they both replace the panic type. One day I will learn.
정신 못 차릴 거야.
Look at this man.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님은 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과가
Yeah,
이런 과정들을 통틀어
I enjoy like hard mode dungeons at the start of the season when you like don't have fully upgraded everything in your start chart, and it is actually somewhat challenging. Well, not on the first floor, but I miss when like the not most optimal thing for me to really do is pressing the win rate button. Max HP to the enemy, who cares? Sure, let's rupture our enemy. We kind of saw the rupture with the butterflies enemies. Okay, we're gambling. I never win this war. I never use that option, like, it feels like a rip-off. On one hand, it should be super easy to get a port. Let's re-roll. I'm not sure if we're missing out on the event already or not. I guess we did not. We could go to Unloving. I kinda hate how short the Unloving is, but sure. This is why we will never get a tier 1 Eco gift ever again. Goodbye to our fusion gift. Give me all those sinking egos, please. And again, I'm rich or something. No, I'm sad. How much piercing damage do I have at this point? I mean, please tell me everything. Oh, I cannot even look. Butterfly Yisang needs to be piercing, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. Which would also be funny, to be honest. We're not cowards.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
Wait, this is a new push-up redeem, right? Let me... When was this minute?
결국은
Okay,
나약한 자들이나 듣고 싶어하는 위안일 뿐입니다.
And after this, I'm gonna need a shower. Okay, okay, can I...
고소 아니겠습니까?
We're invading this.
내게 바쳐주지.
부숴주마!
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라!
Bye! Bye!
대부분 분야에서 저는 최고의 성능을 가진 AI지만 응원은 조금 더 준비 시간이 필요합니다. 공감의 영역은 잘 쓰지 않았던 기능이라 일단 먼지를 털어내야 하거든요.
Okay. We had to pull out the churn, but I mean this, man. I need a shower after this. What did I do to deserve this?
깨달았나?
You're not supposed to bully the streamer. You guys should know this by now. I'm feeble-minded. You don't want me to, like, melt down.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하다고 효율적인 대처를
Anyways, we're winning this.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위
올바른
쉽게 하지
방법으로
않아요.
대체에게 일격을 가할 뿐.
내가 알아서
이것이
처리한다.
바로 정보의 힘입니다.
E. I mean, maybe more watching early is pretty neat. And I guess we're fighting. But something at least this floor is pretty small. But yeah, imagine if Kando 2 would have gotten actual boss fight instead of... How many waves is it even, man? I don't do this floor often enough. But actually I do it often enough, I hate this floor. Like, I feel like you're missing out on so many resources from this floor being like only, what is it, 4 encounters and then a boss fight with like 4 waves instead of having 7 encounters and the boss fight. Like, it might be slightly faster, but you lose out on all the potential money and ego gifts and stuff like that. And I even feel like the unique ego gift this floor has is kinda not great. I know you need it for a sinking fusion gift, but I'm not a fan of that.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로
You just need to
이대로는
punch.
말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
맞는 거야.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만
Man,
계속해보면 좋을
I feel like sinking counters actually might be a slight problem right now.
준비를 철저히 했나 보군요.
Here in the Mio dungeon, nothing can go wrong. Sure, let's try another enemy. Maybe I should have... I've heard of that botting he's saying, but man, yeah, there might be a small problem. I really wonder how power-crept Wing Yisang is now with Soul and Lament Yisang. I mean, you still probably want to bring Wing Yisang to your plea teams for sure, but... supposedly Mr. Butterfly Man deals so much damage. I wonder how good he would fare, I guess, outside of the actual sinking team. I can see how this Ryoshu is just good overall, which flipped up in Corp Ryoshu. I mean, he's still profits from being like a deplete or charge team, which clearly we are running here. Cute still. Yeah, I forgot that this has even unique music. Don't tell Mr. Project Moon, but normally at this point, if I like just do my dailies and do Mirror Dungeon Mines, I have just the music off and listen to something else.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요. 직접
We're doing this very effectively. One day he will get his horse again, I swear.
제압 개체 하나를 처리했습니다.
나아가주게.
It's not today.
개체들도 같은 기세로 처리해 보죠.
I really wonder what the perfect sinking team would be like, no? For one, we probably would not run this Ryoshu, I admit.
여기가
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을
Honestly,
가했군요.
I'm kind of surprised how well the Seafood actually does.
잠든 그대를
Like,
방금 했던 공격은 매우
we're
효과적이었어.
probably misusing him a lot since we're not using his whole
다음
Dulahan thing,
공격은 더
but
잘할 수 있도록.
he's clashing fine, all things considered for now.
오자 터뜨려주지.
I say why he's always the last one and doesn't need to clash, huh? And I press funny button, we win, that's important. That's all we need to know, to be honest. So we'll keep doing that.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Imagine clashing with the enemy. Yeah, I mean, I guess the fight is supposed to show you it's fine if you don't clash with everything. Clashing is overrated.
딱 때도
제대로 된 일격만 간.
And honestly, I guess that's a super good thing to learn. I guess
기적해 찾아가.
Ricardo probably teaches you during the story that, yeah, you really don't need to clash and maybe there's other solutions, I don't
저희가
know.
우세한 상황입니다.
겁날.
이미 매뉴얼을
우리에게
대여섯
바쳐주지.
번은 어긴 직원들도 보이는데 이 책임은 다음에 묻도록 하자.
찢어 놓아주마.
I guess there's not like really that many fights that really specifically ask for a skill check in this game.
딱 때도
같은 기세로 처리해보자.
Especially if you're late starter, like I started the game, okay, at this point it's like more than 6 months ago. What did I do this year? Thank you, Project Moon Train mod. Like, I think you can easily over-level to the story and not really learn the mechanics of the game. And you're fine for the most parts.
이 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
I guess all I want to say, probably some gatekeeping fights sometimes are needed in my video games.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요. 직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다.
나아가 주게.
관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요.
기릴 테니.
긍정적인 변화네요.
I love how much Angela's stepping.
저희가 우세한
She's a
상황입니다.
good guy.
내놓고 있도록.
이미 매뉴얼을 대여섯 번은 어긴 직원들도 보이는데 이 책임은 다음에
내
묻도록 하자.
죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 대파. 맞는 거야.
Also, one neat feature I wish for, just give me subtitles for the battle dialogue. One day I guess I need to learn Korean. We take this, even if I'm not a fan. Gambling, I mean. I tell you, this is a scam. Never go for those. Okay, let's go. I mean, who need... We at least profiting a lot from this. And it has some cool ego gifts. Let's go. Hey, it even has cool designs. I wonder what encounters actually are in here. Are we just gonna fight like one wave of oozes over and over again? I probably should save some money, to be honest. Well, down is always right. Don't question the streamer. We came across a containment unit as we were making our way across the hallway. Its doors letting off sparks of lightning. It should... Looks like the Challenger's sure that the door refuses to close, but it doesn't seem like whatever abnormality in there escaped. Try as you might to take a better look inside, the sheer darkness of the containment unit makes it hard to tell what's going on in there. The webs hanging, yep, from the ceiling, and the suspiciously pitch-black floor were quite bizarre to behold, however. We can stare at the webs to get a bleed ego, we can get a charge ego, or we can... I guess we can... Man, I'm kinda sad that it just show you the outcomes of everything. There's really no reason to experiment, and I guess this is the ideal thing to go for if you have our Ryoshu with us. So we're doing this. I did not read. The darkness that devoured the floor lights up, with eyes glowing and teeming. Ryoshu manages to tear the eyes away from the wet eyes and begin observing the fizzling generator. Thankfully, it doesn't take much time before a malfunctioning part is identified. Ryoshu carefully removes the malfunctioning part. And all of a sudden, the generator stops fizzling, and the door of the containment unit slams shut. Spiders begin crawling onto Ryoshu. With Ryoshu. Ego gift filial love earned. Misaligned when sister earned.
애착을 갖고 들여다볼 가치가 있는 예술이야.
I never saw this floor pack despite doing 3 MDs today. I deserve this after my streamer luck. When inflicting bleed potency or unique bleed with base attack skills, inflict +2 bleed count. Well, I guess this Ryosho really needs something like this. That makes sense. Base attack skills that consume charge count or unique charge consume 1.5 more, deal 2% more damage every charge count or unique charge consumed. Yeah, I guess it's also pretty good for her. I have a feeling those ego gifts are made for Ryosho. Hey, it's once in our man. Strand of Light peeks through the glass and the child door. Man, it's kinda neat how many events I guess they made for this actually. Beyond the glass is a bizarre skull. Floating skull bound by thorns to a cross, surrounded by a circular light. It's time to confess our sins. The empty eye sockets of the skull gaze straight into us. This abnormality's definition is one sin and hundreds of good deeds. Of course, it's not the same entity that once resided inside the Alcorp. Fathomless depths lie within the hollows of its eyes, piercing us. Pay before one sin, and we can gain a keyword as ego gift. Talk to one sin. That's the same check. I guess we're paying. Which earnest sinner will pray? He deserves it. He sang praise before the skull. To whom they pray, we cannot hear. For what they pray, we cannot hear. We cannot know if that even was a prayer in this place of unholiness. The gaze of judgment cascades from the hollows of the skull's eyes. It makes a threatening noise from time to time, snapping its teeth together, but the sang remains calm, certain that the skull will not hurt them. Once the pious ritual was over, solitary scarecrow stands in the place of the great skull, showering in the mysterious light. Archibald.
억압 작업이 성공했어.
On clash when here's P equal to the number of clashes. If the affected unit is already at 45 plus SP gain, number of clashes divided by 2 friends level up. Yeah, that sounds also pretty neat. I wonder, was this really random layout or are you guaranteed to get like 2 events before a fight? This might be a goaded floor. Okay. Get back to this. Man, I guess I understand why they would want to do it, but it would be kinda neat that even if you don't have hordes, just let's have hordes announced when you do those fights or something. I agree with you, man. It was also said once in my life.
방금 공격은
I
좋았어.
think we used the skull buster
이대로만
wrong.
계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Imagine playing up to me.
잠든 그대를 기리.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
제압 개체 하나를 처리했습니다.
겁날
남은 개체들
내게
I
바쳐.
guess this roll could be kinda awkward if you don't have the DPS check for it.
잠들게.
가둘 수 없다면
개체의 유효한 속성을
I mean,
정확하게
especially in the Mirror dungeon, I think it's probably not that harsh even if you run a
관리자님
team that's
능력이
not made for
우수하다는
it,
것이
right?
증명되는 것 같아. 다행이군요.
I hope. But you never know.
파쇄 완료.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이
Oh, this
바로
is okay. It's only
정보의
2
힘입니다.
waves.
꽂아 터뜨려주지.
I mean, I guess we gotta fight the actual boss again at the end of this floor, right? At least give me something to work with here.
깨달았나? 방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
5 minutes to daily reset. Let's go.
찢어 밝혀주마.
파쇄 완료.
저희가 우세한 상황입니다.
This seems kinda wasteful to me, if you ask me.
이 책임은 다음에 묻도록 하죠.
That looks better to me.
잠든 그대를 길을
I mean, I get it. Like,
무차 잠들어.
when waiting should not be the optimal thing to do, but at points like this, I would love if the AI is smart enough to realize you're overkilling this thing by far too much. Like, I'd probably fine if it would just waste like 1 or 2 skills, but like, don't waste my whole turn on this. Yeah, sure, I'm making good decisions. Well, here we go again, I guess.
죽음 충동 억제 관념 봉인
Maybe my opinion on this floor is slowly sinking again. It's gonna also be 2 waves again.
오늘도 즐거운 하루의
Okay.
시작이네. 그렇지?
겁날.
잠시만.
I guess this
본인
will not
좀
count
할게.
as the first
대답
floor to
소리가
go
잘 들리지
to.
않아서.
And there probably has to be more events. There has to be an event for like Butterfly Yisan, right? And some ego gifts that power him up. And so then we basically got the Ryosho version.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Effective. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm just using the new slower powered thing in my video game.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요.
대가리
이것이
딱 떼도
바로 정보의 힘입니다.
Yeah, I mean, I would say they are faithful adaptation of
내 죄는
what the Usos are like in Lobotomy Core, but
준비를 철저히 했나 보군.
you would not see the exciting enemies to fight with. Like, yeah, it is just a DPS check if you kill them before the suicide themselves. And like, even I feel like in Lobotomy Core, the problem is never the damage, it's just that you probably forgot about one or something like that. Same with the clowns, kinda.
효율적인
But I guess it is also kinda hard to make challenging dawn
기계는
on
이대
these,
발린
I guess.
말살이 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Okay, we're blowing up. We're blowing up. We need to focus this both. So I guess there's at least some decision making here I need to pay attention to. I assume you.
나아가주게 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니
Yeah, we're more than fine.
무지하니까
I guess they look like HP sponges, but they're not that bad if you actually stagger them, huh?
나아가주게
이미 매뉴얼을 대여섯 번은 어긴 직원들도 보이는데 이 책임은 다음에 묻도록 하죠.
Okay, finally boss time. I guess we don't need backup, okay?
나만 믿고 답에 집중해줘. 도움이 될 수 있을 거야.
It's 4 waves. Oh, Jesus Christ.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
I just want to have fast rewinding ones.
후회를 새겨줘.
I guess you don't want me to.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
앞차!
That is kinda nice.
깨달았나?
I mean,
올바른 방법으로
I guess I probably still want to pick this floor if we want a sinking team. I'm not sure if I would actually want to pick this floor while I just grind my nearby dungeons for more
우리가 우세를
boxes.
정하고 있어. 하지만 여기서 방심하면 안 돼.
You're overkilling by far too much.
지휘팀이라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이 모든 걸 끝마쳐야 하지 않겠어?
That's still far too much. Not now this
목을
looks good
내놓고
to me.
있도록. 비명을 질러라.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해.
생체 반응이 끊어진
목을
This
내놓고
features
있도록.
MVP here, I guess.
만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해보았을지도 모르겠네요.
잠든 그대를
효율적인 대처로
I would agree of
해봤습니다.
proof of butterfly is
참고로
you do be good, huh?
쉽게 하지 않아요.
This is the content he was made for.
생체 반응이 끊어진 객체의 기록이 감지됩니다.
I
만약
use
제가
the
인간이었고
seas.
조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해보았을지도
그렇구나.
모르겠네요.
You don't need to think. You just go by gut instincts at this point. I kinda miss Runa gameplay sometimes. At least, like every combat encounter was actually engaging. Well, I guess it was not that engaging if you did grind for books you already had, but otherwise, I feel like a fight like this mostly feels like filler to me, not gonna lie.
남은 개체들도 같은
Especially if
기세로
it's
처리해보자.
3 ways of the same thing after you already fought like 4 ways of those goddamn things. Okay, I guess I'm all for having more choices during my dungeon
개체의
runs,
약점을
and
정확히 꿰뚫었습니다.
at least this floor is unique. Okay, this we might be in what is what the pick right here. You know what we really need is something like this. Good enough.
내게 바쳐주지.
Should also just probably use the quicker ego more at this peak. Maybe we find a good point where we can use the corroded
이
version.
왕좌의 목격.
The corroded version looks like... I mean, I did not look at the actual stats, I just looked so far at the cool mandate reviews, because
개체의
that's
유효한
what I do, I
속성을
guess.
정확하게
But
간파했습니다.
the corroded version looks like a good
관리자들의
new
처리
to me,
우수하다는 것이 증명되는
while
것
the
같아.
first normal version just spreads butterflies. Okay, yeah, this is just the event we had during the fight. Our man can clear this easily. Exactly.
억압 작업이 성공했어.
I guess he probably still won this P, all things considered. Maybe I should actually feel, I don't know. Steven does not
개체
think.
하나를 처리했습니다. 남은 개체들도 같은 기세로 처리해보자.
Exactly, this does look good to me. Can we... I feel like this is something.
Wow, it's Limbus. I've
Maybe it
played for
doesn't
2
even wanna-
minutes.
Hey, welcome anyways, so yes, you don't need to understand this. This is the mindless grinder anyways, more or less.
내게 바쳐주지.
Just look at me losing the... Don't lose to Mr. Tentacle. Hello? See, this is basically Runa. Look at this.
슬픈 아이들. 그죠.
This is Mama Berries for you, so yes. He did 8 coins. It's just like 8 dice, I swear. Man.
받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
Yeah, I don't think this boss is gonna live
결국은
much
내
longer.
남자들이나 듣고 싶어하는
내게
위안일
바쳐주지.
뿐이다.
그들
정보통은
또한 잠들게.
조금 더 가치 있는 걸 추구하는 부서 아니겠습니까?
Mercy. Actually, this would have been probably a good opportunity to actually see its low end V.
깨달았나?
This can only be like if does my youngest also Dark Flame the funny. Right, we have Dark Flame here, but it's not as great as Wound and Dark Flame. I'm sorry. I don't think we need this, do we? Sure. As long as I just click funny syncing buttons, we're winning, probably. Okay, we're not gonna get whipped off again. We're getting whipped off anyways. Road number 4. But this would be funny. We still need a port weight. This is fine. This is easy. We can forget about Clean Chain, my youngest, Bust Talent Solament. Yes, sir. Yeah, but that's too powerful. We're already dealing like hundreds of damage with Soul Lament here. I don't need any Plead Ego Gifts, I'm pretty sure. I mean, actually, I guess we run the ocean. Moths are good. Moths are always good. We love our insects here. I guess it's something. We get a great free reroll. This is also something in theory. Goodbye. Actually, I should pay attention to since it actually can be upgraded. Oh boy, it's time to get a lobotomy. You guys get it? We don't need to win those. This is one of the things that we won anyways.
분부대로 완료했습니다.
I wanted to say this is one of the things that at least there's some slight memory skill to, since you don't actually need to win that check to actually get the ego gift. So it might be better to just throw it on someone that you don't care their SP about anyways. Okay, you don't need HP, you're gonna heal anyways. I'm such a good manager.
가치가 있는 예술이었다.
Okay, we don't need to throw this out. We've been in hell too long.
없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
I think we should be strong enough as long as we don't get a bad last 5th floor.
어떤 시간으로
Honestly,
공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도
Okay, you're
그때를
kind of
위해서
good as
미리
P-Rise right
음원을
now.
녹음해야 한다는
This is
거구나.
fine.
나가주게.
아 이런 이것도 녹음되고 있는
Honestly, I only did like not even half of the last floor packs at this point.
얼마나 비었겠나.
So maybe we can actually fight something strong. I don't know. At least with this experience, I guess.
높은 확률로 곧 치명상을 입을 수도 있겠군요.
속에서
관리자님의 냉철한 판단력이 필요할 때입니다.
무지하니까 깨달았나?
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가해줍니다. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
속에서
저희가 우세한 상황입니다.
Mates are not that much of a
이미
problem at
법률을
least.
6번은 어긴 직원들도
I
보이는데
guess maybe we are reaching the point where I at least should manually play Heathcliff or
이대로만
something.
계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
맞는 거야.
Do you? No, I hate this forest. We barely have functioning internet. I don't need to become strong. I need more. Can I put my attribute points into charisma instead, or dexterity, or at least let me be a magic user. I don't want to be goddamn melee user. No. Any second choices? Can I just get a redeem where for like 10,000 points I read a book instead? That would be a funny redeem. Give me 10,000 points and I'm reading Faust and German for a whole stream. Anyways, I guess I need to become strong, or otherwise people call me a fraud and a scam. And I need to think before I go onto the floor. You want to get beat hurtily? Yes, I want to get beat. I'm going any minute now. I'm not stalling. Okay. I drank. We got a voodoo doll. That's a pretty cool doll. We're under combat. Okay, let me like win wait once and then I go on the floor. We need to min-max streaming content now. Okay.
나만 믿고 다들 집중해줘.
I probably should not have just clicked this. Anyways.
효율적인 대처로
여기.
개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로
올바른
입에 발린 말까지 쉽게 하지 않아요.
이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
생체
This is where we
방식으로
don't speak other languages.
만약 제가 인간이었고
5.
조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸
Das war
해보았을지도 모르겠네요.
super legit and not very rushed push-ups, I swear, man. Maybe I need to increase the timer on this VD. Why does Mongus want to kill me?
대가리 딱 떼도
Anyways, back to pressing this shiny button.
깨달았나?
Man, I guess if I would be a good streamer, I should get also cool, like,
직접
pop up on the
알게
stream when I need to do push-ups with just Mr. Muscle Guy, huh?
다음에 묻도록 하죠.
Anyways, we won. I'm good at video games.
기다려라, 거태. 곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
직원들 복장 점검은
오자
다
터뜨려주지.
마치셨습니다.
I probably should. I say this every time. We're still alive.
저번처럼 소매단
I don't think they have any healing eagles yet.
직원이 보여주고
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
Look at this man. You don't need to play him properly to get cool animations.
제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아.
개체의 약점을
다행히
정확히
찾아졌지
꿰뚫었습니다. 준비를 철저히 했나 보군요. 상태가 좋지 않은 직원이 있다는 건 알고 있습니다.
Now we can just press the button.
내 죄는 내가 알아서
직접 놓아주마. 하늘을 찔렀을 뿐.
But yeah. So yes, I know that like you're still busy with your other video games and like 1000% Wuna, but depending on when you wanna start Limbus Company, this is also unironically probably one of the best times to start right now during this 2 weeks because of the Walpurgisnacht event. It kinda has cool, good ideas. Can get like every 3 months. What do I even do here? Man, those push-ups actually cost more brain power than I anticipated. Let's do this. I mean this. We can use it. That way I don't need to think. And still don't have the portrait. I can probably go for a tier 4 eco gift at this point. Don't really need this. I mean, my man is probably useful. I don't even know if I can get it on this floor pack. Probably need another tier 3 eco gift first. We don't need the bottle, we don't need this. We don't need this either. I'm not going for that cringe eco gift. Oh, this is kind of waste to actually use up while we're here. We don't need money. This might actually... but it's not like we get resonance with these enemies. I realize I love, like, actually... Okay, let's use up this. And then we just need a 2-star. We're fine. That's what we wanted to see. now our DPS stonks should be high. I hope. And hey, we get a boss weak to Gloom anyways. Was worth it. Man. I sure love this ugly thing.
하지만 우리가 걱정할 건 하나도 없어. 최선을 다할 거잖아.
I guess you'd want to wait till we use this. I'm not sure how this would work out. Someone that actually plays video games professionally can... It's probably a bad idea to use the pound on this thing, since I don't think it would actually attack me anyways. And I think there's no reason to offset that one. Since like this could be anyways, should have been a butterfly.
기차를 구성하고 있는 부위 중 하나가 파괴되었습니다. 이 틈을 파고들어도
Okay, well, that's all we need. We just press the button. And now that we've won the game, we need like 2 more rounds till we actually won the game. Look at those high damage numbers we're doing.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
응원도 결국은 나약한 자들이나 듣고 싶어하는 위안일 뿐입니다.
We don't need Silent Hill where we're going.
조금 더 가치 있는 걸 추구하는 고소한
Exactly, we don't need Silent Hill where we're going. Can you give me the portrait? That's kinda sucks, but we won the fusion gift at this point. I really don't think we were thinking gifts at this point. Maybe I should have just run for it. I guess this is the easiest. Beating up Cassetti could also be fun, but the goddamn floor takes so long, so yeah, we just go for the easy W. It is getting late. I'm a sleepy streamer, okay. What if we just refresh and hope? That's probably a good way to profit from Yosho. Okay, just give me a song. This is probably good enough. Maybe one day we actually use them how it's intended to be used. Goodbye.
잠수 준비 끝.
응원도
Yeah, I would have made this Walpurgisnacht, like, ID-wise and lore-wise, this was pretty neat.
조금 더 가치 있는 걸
From what we're seeing, ID is pretty good. I mean, I'm at a point where my account is kinda too powerful for all the content we have in the game, more or less, but you see, I don't need to think. If you don't want to think, spend all your savings on getting the new IDs and the ego. I would say so far the February Walpurgisnacht fight is probably the most fun one. I mean, maybe it's also just because back in there I still was not developed in my account and I could not just basically do what I did there and just put all my investment into the thinking team because thinking team is the new hotness now.
이미 매뉴얼을 6번은 어긴 직원들도 보이는데 이 책임은
But I would say their deals on, I mean, they're faithful, but they're not fun. Like, it would have at least been kinda cool if you have actually let them live too long that they spawn in a melody. I guess I could see how that would be so much more work to program and you need more assets and everything, so maybe I was dreaming too big there. But hey, I guess getting new ego gifts and unique floors need. Even I kind of wonder how they're gonna be balanced, like the floors next season if they go full chain battles. Like chain battles take so much longer right now. Like it sounded kinda awesome when they announced it and everything. But I'm not a fan of it. I mean, that's probably part of the reason why I also think this way was not the best way. I even think it got cool enemies.
그대 네 잠든 그대의 길을
맞는 거야.
My brain just wants to win way through everything. Hey, more blood for the blood gods. See, that's why you always bring Mr. Late Lineage Sword. Clearly. Hey, it's electric sheep. And what's actually do dream about sheeps?
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를 위해서 미리 음원을 녹음해야 한다는 거군요. 아 이런, 이것도 녹음되고 있는지는 미처 몰랐네요.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
But yeah, I would say at this point, man.
방금 공격은 좋았어.
Yeah, the sequel is pretty good, even if you don't use them properly. He keeps winning at this point, and you're on the last floor in the hard dungeon now. Like, is there any harder content than this right now in the game? I feel like even the whale is probably not clashing that high if you discount the ego spam.
명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
편히 쉬시게.
Man, imagine getting deleted in a storm of butterflies. This is the butterfly storm's night.
계속 나아가 보자.
죽음 충동 억제. 관념 봉인.
나만 믿고 다들 집중해줘.
직접 알게 한다.
도움이 될 수 있을 거야.
I guess I'm not happy to find on these bosses here.
깨달았나?
편히 쉬시게.
But I guess they're also basically that.
잠든 그대를 길을
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요. 효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
기적해
참고로
I feel like the new Isang is using like a lot more points than Spice Plus Isang, right? So maybe if you're doing stuff outside of the Mirror Dungeon, sync account kinda got more important again. I mean, we kind of were struggling with sync account before the season. I could also use my Rhyme Shank, but that requires you playing the video game. Hello. Then we leave. I love when the robot just gives me his as a course or something as a souvenir. This could be potentially funny actually. We don't need healing where we are going. Let's leave. I guess an upgraded compass might be somewhat neat. Sure. Also, yeah, we're forgetting the best part. We assembled it. It's that easy. Whoop, whoop. Time to make very sad music. time to get like 3 more animals and start a band. Man, I really probably should not have gotten.
점수 준비
I mean, it's nice to have had the tier 4 ego gift, but the bosses really didn't need it. Hey, it's Mr.
어떤
Choke, man.
시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을지 몰라도
I feel like it's kinda unreal
미리
how
음원을
big
녹음해야
this
한다는
boss
거군요.
is, all things
아,
considered.
이것도 녹음되고
We can also go
있는지는
for some
미처 몰랐네요.
butterflies.
직접
Might be
알고
early, but I think we finished this one more or less. But we actually, I looked away for 1 second. Why am I seen as a disappointment? It's not my fault, it's the sinner's fault.
그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
Beautiful. I probably should have actually used the counter.
제 예상만큼 관리자님의
Right.
능력이
This is the
우수하다는
theme of the
것이
dungeon line.
아이들과
다행이군요.
그저 태도를 표할 수밖에.
Jesus Christ, I feel like we were not set up yet, but I take 1,100 damage.
개체를 구성하고 있는 부위 중 하나가 파괴되었습니다. 이 틈을 파고들어도 좋을 것 같군요.
써주마!
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
Yeah,
참고로
you're dead.
기계는 입에 발린 마스크를 쉽게 하지 않아요.
He did it. Kinda curious to see the DPS numbers. I guess it's very hard to kinda get a really good look at this from this.
죽어 떠난 자에 대한
I mean, it makes sense that he sang as first place.
목숨의
All things
목표를
considered, since he was the first place sinner, so he gains the second slot first.
장례는 이상으로 끝내겠소.
Kinda interesting that Ryosha is so low DPS wise, but I mean, we run a sinking team. She did not profit from being in this team, kinda. So it makes sense. And all things considered, still decent. Well, some Thief Lift probably could be higher if I actually played him manually. Well, I might as well take this. Thank you for my free battle pass doubles. But I would say this more or less concludes our conquest in this patch. It was nice to have a patch for 1 day. Now we're gonna have like more actual Limbus content in 5 to 6 weeks. So if you want to see me play that, please follow me. I'm gonna play the new Kanto when it releases. But in the meantime, we will just have a few filler banners. I mean, getting new cool associations and stuff is gonna be fun. And finally, we get a good 2 ID. I'm not coping, you are coping. And otherwise, I'm gonna stream some Vermintide on Sunday with the Bosos. And next week, I'll probably play some modded Runa? Probably. Most likely. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. I guess this is the point where I go to Twitch and I look for someone to raid. I hope you had a good time, and if you gonna pull for this Walpurgisnacht, may the luck be with you. You might need it. Nobody can be as unlucky as... I mean, you probably can still be more unlucky, but I hope you need less than 200 pulls. For real. There's a lot of Limbus streamers today, huh? Well, this is where you just go... Sure. We are waiting this boss I've never heard of. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. And yeah, please follow if you like this content. Bye bye.